Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, this issue of doctor strike has entered its second, and I think tomorrow is going to be its third day. So the issue of doctors strike seems to be giving the CS NAKUMICHA sleepless nights.
On the 2 billion shillings, kindly allow me to talk. The 2 billion that Treasury has released today, will it cover the current outstanding monies to post interns? Kindly, you said, I don't even know, because we need clarification. Inside there, you said that you had a discussion with Treasury today. Yes. So we just wanted to know the amount they're planning to release next week. Will it help resolve the current impasse on placement of interns? Just a clarification on that.
It will. Thank you.
I've been observing the events of KMPDU, especially from the KMPDU chair, talking about Dr. Mwachi.
Dr. Abidan Mwachi is joining me now as the National Chairperson, KMPDU. Dr. First, what is your reaction to what the Council of Governors Chair has just said?
I think in Techi's terms, that is what we call copy-paste. This is a common narrative from well-ingrained technocrats, that they remember it from very recent memory. I don't think she means it from her head, because, I mean, that is a thing that she should have said in public.
Yeah.
Right? They have had time. We gave a 7 days strike notice, but the strike notice is actually 7 years old.
And then there is the Secretary General and CEO, Davji Atela, the one who was shot at during the first time when there was some kind of street demonstrations. You remember that incident where that got Dr. Davji Atela to be shot, and you saw how Susan NAKUMICHA responded to that ordeal, and I think that is why doctors looked at the whole thing and seen and realized that the CS was not giving respect to the KMPDU officials, because the way she responded to that incident, I think, is the reason why this tension escalated. So right now, doctors are on strike, and this is something that we all are aware of. So for those people who still don't know why doctors were complaining, it is all about the posting of those interns, medical interns.
As you train for the Bachelor's of Science in Nursing or Medicine, Pharmacy, Dentist, you are required to have a period of internship that is paid, okay? That is paid for you to ascertain your skills and your knowledge, how you can integrate them into your own practice, such that you can later be given your license to practice.
So it is alleged that there was plan to, budget for 4 billion. I think 4 billion to finance, the salaries and the like. But the government has been dilly-dallying over the issue. So this is why the KMPDU officials decided to hold a peaceful demonstration. It was very peaceful.
Madaktari na polisi nje ya jumba la Afya House ambapo katibu wa KMPDU aliongoza.
But you see, as usual, serikali huwa haitaki mambo ya maandamano. Hata kama umesimama pale na Biblia, umeshika Biblia tu unaongea, utashikwa. Ama you will be tear gassed. So what happened is that those officials were tear gassed, and then the blame was channeled on Susan NAKUMICHA, the CS for Health. I think that's why after Davji Atela, the Secretary General, received medication, the next course of action was kuwe na mgomo. Na sasa kuna mgomo. Mgomo si ule mgomo maandamano, ati mgomo tu maandamano. No, mgomo kwamba doctors are decided to down their tools. So there is something that happened soon after Susan NAKUMICHA unveiled to the public that she had approached the Treasury, and that the Treasury had promised to release 2 billion to facilitate the request of the doctors. That is beginning next week. So the question that was posed to Susan NAKUMICHA on her way out from that press conference. There's a video I want to share with you here. So there is something that I noticed in the way Susan NAKUMICHA responded to the journalist, because the body language of NAKUMICHA ilikuwa inaonyesha kwamba this is someone ambaye anapitia makubwa pale. Yani she's like she never expected that ile ministry ingekuwa rahisi nywe, because you know if you look at early January there, ukienda nyuma, when they were talking big about SHIF and how SHIF is going to replace, or SHA is going to replace NHIF, you know, and how you will be deducted the 2.7 something % from your NHIF. You know, she was talking boldly. So I think that's why the way she, yani ile venye alikuwa anaongea ndio hata wakati wale health officials walipokuwa wanatoa request yao, yeye alikuwa anadharau. From my understanding, alikuwa anadharau zile request, because if at all she had shown some little respect, maybe KMPDU officials would have, you know, had a round table meeting na yeye wakaelewane, and then maybe doctors would not have downed their tools. So I can't blame doctors so far, because going by what they are claiming, especially from what I heard from a doctor from Coast General, who said that they have been seeking the attention of the ministry. Now, the ministry has been dilly-dallying over this issue and pretending it's busy with SHIF or SHA, the new NHIF. So the only way for them to get these people to talk or to listen was to down their tools first.
Miezi minane interns hawajakuwa posted. Na hii ni kitu ambacho kwamba kinaumiza huduma katika hizi nini utoaji hospitali za umma. Interns wanachukua, ni kama tunasema ni mgongo ama ni foundation ambapo kwamba inachukua the whole hospital, inasaidia watu kwa kupeana huduma. Right now I think we have come in front of you to tell them we cannot go back to work. We have already downing our tools, and our tools are everything and is an essential thing. Kama mtu hataki kusikiliza, kazi yetu sisi ni kuondoa huduma kwenye umma. Kwa upande wa citizen, mtatusamehe haya mambo yanayotendeka sahi, si kutaka kwetu wala si kutarajia kwetu. Mikono yetu imefungwa, tumejaribu kuongea.
So I think Susan NAKUMICHA ndiye anarealize kwamba mgomo huo ni kitu kingine ngumu sana kudili nayo. I managed to come across one intern, you know. I was just having some little chit chat with the intern, and then he told me something, but then promised that he was going to share his part of the story. So he shared this story.
Yes, good evening. Currently, there have been a lot of issues here and there, and the current trend about the looming doctor strike that is highly supported by the nursing fraternity, especially the concern of posting of interns according to the collective bargaining agreement they had. Okay, as you train for the Bachelor's of Science in Nursing or Medicine, Pharmacy, Dentist, you are required to have a period of internship that is paid. Okay, it's paid for you to ascertain your skills and your knowledge, how you can integrate them into your own practice, such that you can later be given your license to practice. Now, delay of posting of this internship affects most of the interns or those waiting for internship in 3 major ways. Firstly, it affects them financially because it's a point now you are not a student. So there's that less upkeep from the parent. Secondly, it affects you in terms of career development in such a way that if you are out for 8 months waiting for your internship, you are out for 6 months, you are out for 1 year. That is a waste of 1 year. just in your career development. So if you had your own goals, if you had your own ambitions about the same, you are tied up for that period of you're waiting for this internship. The comment of the issue of now the response from the ministry, it has taken a lot of struggles. It has taken a lot of push and pull from the cabinet secretary to the health officials to the now health committee in the parliament. There was an interview in some radio in some stations, TV station, where we had the women rep for Nandi County, Cynthia Muge, she's a member of the health committee as well. And you could see her comment, you could hear her comment about the same. Why is she worried about the money that the interns are paid? For your record, that is a service you're offering.
Very well. That is evident that there are so many interns, medical interns, you know. There are so many of them. So KMPDU are fighting for these people. And I think they are doing the right thing, going by to me, if you ask me, I will tell you that KMPDU are doing the right thing. Of course, we can't support doctors downing their tools because we need them on a day-to-day basis. We need them. Whenever you get sick, we need them. But we also need to understand that they have demands which must be met. I think the best thing for Susan NAKUMICHA is just to agree to talk to them, agree to talk to the team of Dr. Mwachi, you know, Dr. Mwachi, Devji, Atela, just agree to talk to them. Probably they come up with something that is working, a working formula on. I believe KMPDU are not fools that hata kama the budget was supposed to be 4 billion, and then wakiambiwa kwamba now the government is as you realize that they can raise 3 billion. I don't think KMPDU watakata, because there is a saying that better have a loaf than none. So Susan NAKUMICHA ought to have just engaged the KMPDU, waelewane, waongee, wanongozane, wapeane time frame of implementation. Waambiane kwamba KMPDU, this issue of shift inatupeleka mbio, we are still transitioning. Then kuna bills we are supposed to pay these health facilities, the private facilities. So please just give us some time to do this. So meanwhile, we will raise half and then we will implement the other half in the next quarter. I think KMPDU are very wise people. KMPDU is led by very professional, very qualified individuals who will listen to that. But the fact that Susan NAKUMICHA was talking big, ignoring them, is why we are in this mess. And it's the reason why doctors have decided to down their tools. Because if the doctors are saying that EC issue leo ni kwamba imeanza 2022, that means wamekuwa wakivumilia. Na wamekuwa wakivumilia na wapewi ile masikio. You know, one thing that I think some people are now beginning to see is what Seth Panyako said. Seth Panyako had to resign from UDA. Why? Because he realized that ile vita ambayo alikuwa ameleta pale ya kusaidia nurses pia, Seth Panyako, ya kusaidia nurses na hustlers, ilikuwa ni kitu ambao sasa haitilii maanani tena. Ndio maana Seth Panyako akasema kwamba hawezi kuwa kwa serikali ambayo haitilii maanani yale masuala kama yale ya nurses ambao walikuwa wamesema kwamba itashughulikiwa, masuala ya wananchi wa chini. Ndio maana kamlazimu Seth Panyako mwenyewe ajitoe kwa hiyo mix ya UDA. So what we are experiencing with KMPDU saizi is akin to what Seth Panyako said. And I agree with all the KMPDU officials. I agree with them. So maybe Susan NAKUMICHA need to do something. Because from the video that I shared, where she was cornered with a question to prove or to tell the people whether the 2 billion that she has talked about that's going to be released will cater for those medics, you know, those interns. And she had to say yes. But the way she said yes was a bit suspicious, because alisema yes na akatoroka kwa lift. If you saw that video vizuri, we just check this video again. You see, there is a part there where Susan NAKUMICHA ni kama anajidai anataka kujibu, kumbe anategea ile lift ifunguke. Then wakati lift imefunguka ndiye akajibu akiingia. because she knew that if she had given that response hapo hapo angeulizwa swali la pili, because the idea was toa response whether ni yes that 2 billion ni how, then so that we can ask you a next question. So she paused kidogo ile lift ifunguke, alafu akajibu akiingia, then the security were all over her. So that's why the journalist from KTN could not further the questioning. So ladies and gentlemen, what do you make of this old drama that people believe that is of Susan Nakumicha's making? She's the one who made this, who ensured that this drama imetokea hivi because of her ignorance, the fact that she did not want to listen to the KMPDU officials, what they were saying. Could that be the reason why we have this kind of strike? Just go below the comment section and tell us. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, please take 1 second, subscribe to this channel, give this video a like. So until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.